Good morning everybody. It is Friday morning and as you can see the sun is out and I've got my shades on, so it must be a gorgeous day. It is about 5 degrees and a beautiful blue sky, which I'll show you in a second. Well, I'm feeling very pleased with myself because today I did the compost loo all on my own, and I figured that since Jamie hadn't been here all week, that it wouldn't be polite really to get him to do it when he comes home, so I've already done it and I've got to fill up with water when we get back, so it'll be all ready for my animal when he comes home. These poor doggies have had to wait this morning to go out because I've had all these jobs to do. However, we've met our neighbour with 5 dogs. He seems really lovely and he's got 2 whippets I met this morning, and I think there are another 3 on the boat, but they have to walk them separately because obviously having 5 is quite a handful. So we've got James coming round to do another look at the second room today, and I think he wants us to go over to the workshop tomorrow when Jamie's home to have a look at what he's done so far. So that'll be exciting. And then I think midway next week we have to move the boat to the service area of the marina so that he can actually install it. So it's all very exciting. And we have a date for our blacking, 6th of June. So I've said to Jamie he needs to book some time off around that time. About 5 days before, I've calculated it'll take us at a slow pace down from Devizes to Semmington, and maybe we'll take a slow cruise back, and also hopefully at that time of the year it'll be a pleasant cruise because we'll have sunshine, fingers crossed. Just spotted 2 suspicious looking characters that have been known poachers to the area. So I've alerted the powers that be because they're up here now, but the other side of where I'm walking. But Jamie and I came up a few weeks back and saw 2 characters with rabbits draped around their arms walking back towards the car. There were rabbits everywhere and apparently they shouldn't be doing it. Can't stand seeing dead animals anyway. And I was told by the farmer to notify him, which I've done this morning because we've seen them again. So hopefully they'll be caught. I forgot to say that this morning we saw a discarded rabbit skin or something, like a squirrel or baby rabbit or something, quite horrible, at the bottom of our walk. So the only people I can think that would do such a thing would be poachers. So let's hope they get their comeuppance by the farmer. 2 shout outs for Netflix. Saw a film called Penguin Bloom last night. Really sweet film, very uplifting, quite sad but really good. And the other thing I watched, my son told me to watch it, and that's Seaspiracy. So if you haven't watched a good documentary, it's a bit startling, but if you're eating fish, I suggest you watch it. I'm actually not a fish eater because Jamie doesn't like it, but there was some terrible information about the fish industry on there, and watch your labels on your so-called safe fished fish, as it were. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, give it a watch. It's a hard watch, but it's something we all need to know. I was looking at my stats yesterday on YouTube, and I think I've got something like 311 subscribers. It's slowly going up, but and I do love your comments. Some people are really taking the time to watch my very boring little life, and I had a lovely comment yesterday on my YouTube studio page saying that they loved what I did, and a thanks for letting them into my life. But thank you for your comments. I really, really appreciate them, particularly when they're nice ones. I promised I'd give you an update of my weight loss journey, and the end of this week I'm a pound down. Not very much, albeit, but I've just cut out all the things I know I shouldn't have. And of course it's so much easier when hubby's not about, bless him, because he loves his food. So do I, to be fair. And my body is feeling it from the cycle ride I did a couple of days ago, because I haven't done that for a while. And on this walk my legs are really, my butt cheeks actually are really complaining. So this is before. I'll show you a picture after. And this is the finished product. Isn't that gorgeous? James has just come to fit it. The reason we had to change it was because the old bit didn't measure up right with the cover that we're having made. And Sarah should be coming tomorrow to put the poles up for it, the frame up for it. And in a couple of weeks she goes away and makes it. In a couple of weeks we should have an extra room. And I've just spoken to James about getting some steps to get up to the roof, because I tried it not long ago and we need something to get up there, because we'd love to spend some more time on the top, because look at all this space. Makes sense. So we're going to chat to James about that in the morning. So we're all back at the boat now, having had our afternoon walk and food, and I've done a shop. And I realised when I posted the video from earlier that I didn't explain really what the new plank was at the back. I just sort of went straight into it. James came over, who's doing the second room. Unbeknown to me, last weekend, the lady who is putting our cratch cover up came over and said that this particular plank, or the bit that you sit on, don't know what it's called, was too large for the actual cover. So James has made a bespoke new one to take its place, and that's what the video was about regarding the plank earlier. Tomorrow morning we're going to go to James's workshop and see what he's done so far. What he does is he actually assembles everything in his workshop, and then we're going to take the boat down to the service area of the marina, and then he will dismantle what he's done and pop it onto the boat. So as soon as that happens, I will obviously update you, and you can see his work. I will also post a link to his company in case anybody's interested. And he's also said he's going to do me a time-lapse movie of him putting everything together, which might be quite interesting for some of you. So stand by and I'll add it on when he's done it.